What's up, buddies and buddy girls? So, today we are going to be doing something different because, as you all know, I like doing that, seeing if you enjoy different things that I do. So, as you can see, we have like a little puzzle over here. And I'll read that in a minute, but I just want to say that I will do my Ancient Korea Part 2 soon, probably Wednesday. I was planning to do it today, but I don't know, I thought this could be something cool. Hopefully people like it. Also, if you want to try to solve this, then pause the video now and work on that, and then see if, come back and see if I solve it. I'm just looking at this. I think I can solve it. Yeah, I think I can solve this, but so pause the video or whatever if you want to work on this, because I'm pretty sure I can solve this, and if you don't want to get spoiled, then you'll just not want to watch it until the end, at least until you're done trying to solve it. Also, please, if you haven't heard yet, I am on TAD now, and TAD is an application where you can support my channel by using your time rather than money, and it will earn me money. So any little support will help the channel. Excuse me. I know that when I record like this, there's background noise and it's coming from my computer. It sucks because sometimes I like to record the audio at the same time that I'm recording the video, like right now. Hopefully, if TAD is doing good and enough people are supporting me using TAD, then maybe we can save up and get a laptop or something where I can do more videos that I'm recording when I'm actually at the computer. And I think that would be actually helpful, because it reduces the amount of time that I have to spend recording, so when I'm busy, it's very helpful. Anyways, I'm not going to go into explaining TAD, just go back and check my video. I have a rambling update video that I did a few days ago, and it'll explain all about TAD. So please, if you want to support this channel, go and watch that video, and yeah, that would be very helpful. Thank you. Let's get on to this puzzle. Now, I don't know if this is true or not. Some people say it's Einstein's, and then some people say it's someone else's. So, Einstein's puzzle, or the zebra puzzle, is a mind-boggling logic puzzle. To solve it, you will need to put on your detective hat, and using the clues given to you in the story, answer a simple question. Albert Einstein is often credited as the inventor of the puzzle, though some sources attribute it to Lewis Carroll. Popular rumor goes that roughly 2% of the population is able to solve the puzzle. Now, just by looking at this, I don't think that that's true. There has to be more than 2% able to solve this puzzle. I don't know if I believe that. But anyways, so I already have my paint here, because I'm just gonna make like a little, whoops. I thought I was on a square. I'm just gonna make like a little box here. And then I'm going to make lines, so we have 5 houses. these are perfect or whatever. I'm just gonna make lines. Oops. Three, four. Okay, maybe I made the box a little too big, but whatever. We get the point. And then we'll go like this. And then, actually I should do this. So I'm just gonna number it because we have 5 houses. 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, we have 5 houses. And I'm gonna add more lines because we have an Englishman, so we're gonna want to put nationality, I guess. So we want to find out who drinks water and who owns a zebra. So we have nationality. We're gonna have we'll have color, because red house, so we're gonna have color, nationality, I guess, pets, drinks, and smokes. So, color, nationality, drinks, color, nationality, drink, smoke, and pet. So we'll break this into like 2 little ones down here. So we're gonna make this color. Nationality. Smoke. Pet. Okay. So let's read these. There are 5 houses. We have 5 houses. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The Englishman lives in the red house. Okay. The Spaniard owns the dog. Okay. Coffee is drunk in the greenhouse. The Ukrainian drinks tea. The greenhouse is immediately to the right of the ivory house. Okay. The old gold smoker owns snails. Kools are smoked in the yellow house. Milk is drunk in the middle house. Okay, so this is the middle house. Milk is drunk in the middle house. The Norwegian lives in the first house. So this is the first house. The man who smokes Chesterfields lives in the house next to the man with the fox. Kools are smoked in the house next to the house where the horse is kept. The Lucky Strike smoker drinks orange juice. The Japanese smokes parliaments. The Norwegian lives next to the blue house. So if the Norwegian is here, the blue house has to be number 2. Okay, so now we know that the Englishman lives in the red house, and Kools are smoked in the yellow house. Coffee is drunk in the greenhouse, and the greenhouse is immediately to the right of the ivory house. Okay, so that means if Kools are smoked in the yellow house, the yellow house can the yellow house be either here or here? Because if the greenhouse is immediately to the right of the White House, then that only leaves the greenhouse. The greenhouse can only be here or here. No, wait. The greenhouse can only be here or here because the ivory house is because it's to the right of the ivory house, so there's only two places the greenhouse could be according to that, because the blue house is right here. So can the yellow house, let's see. Can the yellow house be here? If the yellow house is here, then this would be the White House and this would be the greenhouse. Nope, the yellow house can only be right here because the Englishman lives in the red house. So if the yellow house is here, the White House would have to be here, and then the greenhouse would have to be here. And we already know the Norwegian lives here, so the red house cannot be here. So the red house has to be here, and this has to be the yellow house. So, red, yellow. Does that make sense to you? I'm pretty sure that's correct because the green is to the right of the ivory house, so this has to be the ivory house, and then this has to be the greenhouse. So we know where each color is now, and we know that the Englishman lives in the red house. The Englishman lives in the red house. The Spaniard owns the dog. The coffee is drunk in the greenhouse, so we know that coffee is here. Kools are smoked in the yellow house. This is the yellow house, so Kools are here. The man who smokes Chesterfields lives in the house next to the man with the fox. Kools are smoked in the house next to the house where the horse is kept. So the horse has to be in the blue house. The Lucky Strike smoker drinks orange juice. The Japanese smokes parliaments. Let's see. Let's start it from the beginning again. The Englishman lives in the red house. The Spaniard owns the dog. So we know a dog cannot be here. Coffee is drunk in the greenhouse. If the Englishman lives here, the Norwegian lives here. We know the Spaniard can't live here, so the Spaniard has to live here or here. So if the Spaniard lives here or here, then that means this has to be the owner of wait, let's see. The old gold smoker owns snails. Kools are smoked in the yellow house. Milk is drunk in the middle house. The Norwegian lives in the first house. The Lucky Strike smoker drinks orange juice. Well, we know he can't be the Lucky Strike smoker. We know he can't be the Lucky Strike smoker. And we know he can't be the Lucky Strike smoker. If he's the Lucky Strike smoker, the man who smokes Chesterfields lives in the house next to the man with the fox. Coffee is drunk in the greenhouse. I gotta read these again to myself. The Spaniard owns the dog. We know these three are not the Spaniard. The Ukrainian drinks tea. The greenhouse is immediately to the right of the ivory house. The old gold smoker owns snails. Kools are smoked in the yellow house. Milk is drunk in the middle house. The Norwegian lives in the first house. The man who smokes Chesterfields lives in the house next to the man with the fox. Kools are smoked in the house next to the house where the horse is kept. The Lucky Strike smoker drinks orange juice. The Japanese smokes parliaments. And the Norwegian lives next to the blue house. I feel like this is the Ukrainian. Because then that would be tea. Because this guy cannot drink tea. We know that already, and we're trying to find out who drinks the water. So we already know the Englishman drinks milk, and this person drinks coffee. If this is the Ukrainian, then this could be the Lucky Strike smoker who drinks orange juice. And I think that because because the Spaniard owns the dog. So the Spaniard could be here, and this could be the Ukrainian. Because then it would make sense, because he already has the horse. And then the guy who smokes Chesterfields lives next to the man with the fox. That would mean if he's the Lucky Strike smoker, drinks orange juice. So we have coffee, orange juice, milk, tea, and then water. The Norwegian would drink water. And we already know he smokes Lucky Strikes, he smokes Kools. I'm just gonna go with that because I think that's making sense to me. Ukrainian tea. Lucky Strike. Orange juice. Then that would leave the Norwegian with water. So we know that's what I think. The Norwegian drinks water. We'll look at the answer afterwards. I have the Wikipedia page pulled up, and I think the answer is there. It's not here. So if we have the Ukrainian, the Englishman, the Norwegian, I think the Spaniard has to live here. I think the Spaniard has to live here. Because he can't smoke Chesterfields. And well, I guess he can smoke Chesterfields. No, wait a minute, no. It has to be. The Spaniard owns the dog. I hate when you have like an idea and then you like lose it. I'm pretty sure this has to be the Spaniard though. Well, before we look at the answer, we can see if everything matches up anyway. So if I just go with this being the Spaniard, then that means he owns a dog. And then if he is the old gold smoker, he owns a snail. And if he's the one who smokes Chesterfields, then he owns a fox. So that would leave the Japanese here. And the Japanese would smoke parliaments. And what animal is left? It would be the zebra, I guess, if we did it that way. Would that work? Let me see. Spaniard. Dogs. Dog. Now what did I say? I said that if he's the Lucky Strike smoker and he's the Kools smoker, he would have to be the Chesterfield smoker, because if this is the Spaniard, he can't be the Chesterfield smoker because we have a dog and a horse on both sides. So that would mean no one could own the fox. So he has to be the Chesterfield smoker. And and then he could own the fox. Because he smokes Kools, and that would leave him smoking old gold. Because, yeah, I think that makes sense. So, he is Chesterfield. Old gold. Parliament. Parliaments, okay. So this has to be the Japanese. And the guy who smokes Chesterfields lives next to the one who keeps next to the one with the fox, so he has to be the fox because the old gold has snails. And then he would be zebra. So I'm pretty sure this is right. Let's go over it again. There are 5 houses. 5. The Englishman lives in the red house. Red Englishman. The Spaniard owns the dog. Spaniard. Dog. Coffee is drunk in the greenhouse. Green. Coffee. The Ukrainian drinks tea. Ukrainian tea. Okay. The greenhouse is immediately to the right of the ivory house. Ivory. Green. Okay. The old gold smoker owns snails. Old gold snails. Kools are smoked in the yellow house. Yellow. Kools. Milk is drunk in the middle house. Milk. Middle house. The Norwegian lives in the first house. Norwegian first house. The man who smokes Chesterfields lives in the house next to the man with the fox. Chesterfields. Fox. Okay. Kools are smoked in the house next to the house where the horse is kept. Kools. Horse. Lucky Strike smoker drinks orange juice. Lucky Strike. Orange juice. The Japanese smokes parliaments. Japanese parliaments. Norwegian lives next to the blue house. Norwegian. Blue. Okay, I think this is correct. So that would mean who drinks the water? The Norwegian drinks the water. And the Japanese owns the zebra. Now, I don't want to look at the answer yet because I just want to make sure I'm right before I look and make myself look like a complete idiot. Okay, I think that's right. It has to be. I can't imagine it looking a different way than this. And sorry if I didn't explain my thoughts good when I was making it. But I think this is right. So we're on the zebra puzzle. Okay, it looks like right here we have something. Oh, they put house there, okay. So we have, let's look at ours. Ours is yellow, blue, red, ivory green, Norwegian, Ukrainian, Englishman, Spaniard, Japanese, okay, water, tea, milk, orange juice, coffee, and zebra. Okay, so we were right. We were right, we didn't embarrass ourselves. Okay. I was getting a little nervous there at the end. Okay, so, I mean, how long has this been? It's been about 30 minutes for this video. I don't think, I mean, it was kind of difficult, but I I think that more than 2% of the population could get this. Maybe maybe in the time of Einstein, people couldn't have, I don't know, maybe it was a different time then, people weren't as educated or something. Not that I'm very educated myself, but I'm not like some scholar, but I don't think that this was something that a lot of people couldn't get. Yeah, so I'm kind of leaning towards that was just like a rumor, the 2% thing, and maybe even the Einstein thing. I still think it's a pretty cool puzzle, though. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I don't know, it might not be so good because I was thinking and maybe not talking as much. Let me know if this isn't very good, then I won't do one again. I just thought it would be something cool that we could like solve a puzzle together or something. I don't know. Anyways, I will see you guys later. Good night.